What's up, y'all? Hey, y'all, hey. Oh, my God, today the girls are what? Fighting. Oh, Jesus, Lord. And he done went live again. Y'all, he done went live again. I couldn't even go live on TikTok over there. Lord, Jesus. Now, what happened? Now, y'all know I got the, y'all know I gotta bring my girl up. Listen, everybody that's in here, I know a lot of people are still over at Apple's live. So y'all will make sure that y'all like the live when you come in and share it, okay? All righty then. I'm pretty sure they'll be over here once they get done. If she on her way done, I don't know. Hold on.
Uh-huh. The girls are fighting, baby, in Cybertron and in Earth. Baby, JT and Saucy, Cardi and Nikki, Auntie Tia and E Kane. You got Joe over yonder sitting over there in the dark, misgendering a biological woman because he said that somebody done told him that the Apple Bonnet Chronicle was a man. Honey, we got a lot to unpack tonight. Hey, Brian. Hey, baby. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Today was a mental health day for me. Ooh, child, y'all, so much to unpack. So much to unpack. So much tea. Sis, where you want to go? Where we driving to first?
Well, I mean, he went live again just a minute ago, I guess about 26 minutes ago. Well, I don't know. Was it an hour? I don't know. But he just went live again. I do know, because I just didn't hear you. My audio was tripping again. But word on the curve is that him and my girl Mariah into it. Marie into it.
Excuse me?
Child, I don't know. I'm listen.
Wait. Because
I don't
y'all
know
know.
for sure.
Hold on now. At first, he was bigging up Marie, was he not?
Uh-huh.
Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. He liked the material and this, that, and the third. So
He
what
did.
happened?
I'm not for sure. I don't know. I don't. I think something. I don't know if it's him or if it's Rasta. But
I'm gonna
baby,
say
she made a
this.
video. She made a video and got a couple of people together. She said she not picking no sides. That ain't what she here for. Hey, my beautiful. Hey, my
Hey,
beautiful.
beautiful.
Hey,
You know
mama.
what? Let me say this, y'all.
Hey,
There's
but
a difference between, and I'm being serious because this ain't a reading moment. Because like I said, the girls are fighting everywhere. There's a difference between being famous and infamous. There are a lot of people, and I keep saying this. There are a lot of people who watch Joe and is hate watching. That's why they over there. Just like Joe went and got those subscriptions. Well, those subscriptions did not stop the trolling. It didn't stop the dragging. It didn't stop any of that. And I'm gonna say this. Joe sits here and he calls the trolls his hoes and he wants to be referred to as madam. All this is on the pages. If y'all go over on Facebook and you go over there on the clock app, I'm not on the clock app. Even on IG, you have these pages that are devoted to Joe that sit here and they post everything that Joe does. Some of it has commentary, some of it doesn't. So Joe is right. There are people who are making way more money off of Joe right now than Joe is. Joe doesn't have any content. For the last month and a half, from what I've seen on my timeline, it is Joe complaining about folks taking content. from him and getting paid off of it. Now, I don't know how true this is, but y'all remember Dorelli B, where the money resides, where the money resides. There's supposed to be a battle or something going on between those two on, I think, either tomorrow or maybe Wednesday. I'm not really sure. You're hustling backwards. You need to figure out everything else. And everything that you do centers around Rolandis. This man done went and got a job. This man is working outside of the home. You are going live on multiple platforms right now. Multiple platforms right now. And for what? And he and I'm being, and you're right, Mika. People sit up here and say, you've gone live on all these, you're going live on all these platforms. You're going live on all these platforms. And you're not providing any exclusive content. You're not. Nothing is exclusive. Nothing is new. Nothing is exciting. Nothing. Nothing. Okay, Dana. What you say now, baby? You know what? I'm gonna say this, Dana. I'd like to play devil's advocate while sis gets some things together in the background. I do not believe that. Okay, sis having some technical difficulties. I don't believe, hey, chef, hey, y'all. I don't believe at this point there have been so many plays right now. You've had the play with the trademark. You've had the situation with Rasta and the music being used, and we found out that for all intents and purposes, Joe is over there working for, hey Carter, I saw you over there, baby. Joe was over there pretty much working for the free 99 doing the music video and all the things. So, when Joe, and then you had Joe asking for donations on for chips, cookies, and to go to the schools and all the things. You had that going on. He lost his friend. The friend's funeral came about. Then you got the other channel, who is allegedly supposed to be him, Cooking with Netta, that showed a clip of him getting his hair done the same Friday that he went live talking about the funeral and all the things, and him trying to process and all the things. And now you have this phone call where Rolandis is on his way home, and it's, did the job call you, this, that, and the third, and it's all this speculation. To me personally, y'all, I believe the boy still got his job. I believe the man is still sitting up here boxing up them nuts and bolts. Only time will tell. That's what the Cali Cal, that's what the headline said. That's what the headline said. So I'm not really sure. What's going on. I don't. At this point, when you got something different jumping off week after week after week after week like that, you really don't know what to believe. When that incident happened where Rasta went live and Rasta was visibly upset because Rasta did not get credited, I'm gonna say this. That is the realest thing that has happened in weeks. This whole Mr. Nitty Gritty, where is he at now? No, real talk. Where is Mr. Where is he at now? Where is Mr. Nitty Gritty at now? Where is he? Hey, Dark Roots Diary. Okay, sis back.
Okay, it's not. I can't show nothing. I'm on my phone, y'all. I'm talking about when I say this ghetto weather we got that's coming through here, got the internet not interneting right. So hold on. We might be back in business. Hold on. Let me come out and come out. Hey y'all. Hey to all 82 people, y'all. I don't see all 82 likes though. I
My
don't see
God,
them.
today, do we need to lock the doors?
Don't make me lock the doors now. Hold on. I'm finna enter in. I'm finna leave out and come out. Hold on. Hold on.
We only got 32 likes, and there's 83 of y'all in here. We know why you're here. And I'm gonna tell y'all something, baby. If y'all can look, y'all can like. We don't know. We don't have any idea, y'all, who likes anything. We don't know. We don't know. But like I was saying, the Mr. Nitty Gritty disappeared. We knew that the situation with Rasta, even though Rasta was upset, we knew that when Rasta said this one thing, Rasta said, thank you, your favorite nurse. Rasta said it best. Rasta said, I'm slick upset, but this is not about Joe and Rolandis, is about the people that they're working with. I'm willing to work with Joe and Rolandis, not the people that they working with. Guess what Auntie did? I sat up here, I raised my hands, and I said, that's all I need to hear. I wish them the best of luck. And then you got Joe put out his email address, knowing damn well that you was gonna get a bunch of crazy mess, a bunch of threats, a bunch of people talking shit in that damn email. You know this. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Joe is fully aware of how people feel about him, and he rage baits. He rage baits. Did nobody go over there and tell you, hey, Apple Bonnet, did nobody come over here and tell you that Apple Bonnet Chronicles was a goddamn man, Joe? Nobody told you this.
No, wait a minute, cause see, I'm you talking about you gotta catch me up. When the fuck did he say that shit?
You see this live right here talking about Mrs. Nettle with the T?
This is the line that we finna get
Yes,
into.
ma'am. I'm gonna tell you something.
Fucking line, not
Listen,
ABC
listen.
or one
Somebody,
two motherfucking three.
hold on. Somebody sent this to me. I am sitting getting ready for our live, and I'm gonna say this: we not gonna sit up here and lay on Joe too heavy, because we got other shit to talk about. Because this is rage baiting. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna get on the gas. I'm gonna get off of it, because I ain't finna do a whole lot of talking tonight. I'm not, because I'm on some intellectual shit. Okay, and y'all seen Auntie get intellectual. Joe, did nobody sit up here? Did nobody sit they ass up here and tell you that this goddamn woman was a damn man? Let me share something with you, Joe. You speak very feminine, in a feminine tone and a feminine voice. You wear a crossbody bag like a purse. You get your nails done as a woman. And even you yourself at times say, I'm a man, I'm a man, I'm a man. You can say that. But when other people sit up here, Joe, and they call you a man, they call you Joe, they don't sit up here and acknowledge the feminine that you portray, you get angry. You also see women as your equal. That's why you don't go head to head with a man. The only man that I've ever seen you go head to head with was my very good friend, Craig the Writer Stewart. If y'all don't know who Craig the Writer Stewart is, that is the co-host over there at Fag Talk with T.S. Madison. And he did what everybody does. Crack damn jokes. Crack damn jokes. Let's just be real, y'all. Joe is 6'2", 200 plus pound man. You're not even doing the drag element. You are legit cosplaying as a woman. This is no different as Jamie Foxx as Wanda, no different than Flip Wilson as Geraldine, no different than Martin Lawrence as Shanae. We looked at them and we all knew that they were what? Men. But for whatever reason, when you sit up here, you have not detached Joe from Netta. Netta and Joe are one and the same. Netta is who you are. Netta is who you want to be. You have a problem, in my opinion. These are my thoughts and my opinions with Joe. But see, regardless of how you feel about somebody, you don't have the right to misgender anybody. See, nobody has misgendered you because you came out your own mouth and you said that you're a man. But my thing is this, if somebody, and I'm doing the air quotations, if someone contacted you and told you that ABC was a male and you wasn't sure of this and you've never seen her face and you want to challenge her to show her face, then guess what? She's not going to show her face because she's not finna sit up here and play Russian roulette with folks over here on the internet and jeopardize her livelihood. See, there are certain people that get on this internet, sir, who have real jobs. And while you tell folks to get a life and get a job and all these things, 99.99% of the Black women that watch you from work and have what? A key, shits and giggles, and a laugh. See, what you don't know is a lot of people, and I'm not talking about the folks that hate watch you. I'm talking about content creators. That's what I speak of. The content creators. See, there is a difference between, Joe, people sitting up here. Tasha, plug your laptop in because I see your battery flashing.
Oh no, we good. I was gonna say it's plugged up.
I don't know what that is. I keep seeing flash on screen, unless it's mine. Anyway, I digress.
No, you probably see my you probably see the
What the
mouse
hell?
or something.
I don't know what the hell it is, but I digress. You sit up here and you don't know the difference between commentary, Joe. Now some people, I give credit where credit is due. Joe, there are some people that on their channels, and there's several on YouTube, Facebook, and other places that have all your content on it. Your face, your likeness, and it's not you. And you know what? It would take you from now to the end of your very fucking existence to sit up here and get rid of all those pages. Thank you, Chef Sky. It would. You be fighting your whole life to get rid of them pages.
Well, see, this is the thing. This is the thing with what he thinks that commentary. I guess he thinks it's stealing because we had this conversation earlier today, and I just want to throw this analyzation out to the you and the Tubi. The same thing we do, and this is including Apple, everybody else. It's just like when some of these guys, they watch a football or a basketball game, they watch the game over and they give their commentary on how they feel how the game went. Okay? That's the same thing that we doing right here. We giving y'all commentary on the shit that he's giving us. Not that we pulling out the sky that somebody just been told. This is shit coming out of his mouth. So that's how I analyze the commentary. I'm gonna go ahead and let my sister finish.
Exactly. That's what it is. This is no different than somebody getting on YouTube that just got Cardi B's album and they're doing their analysis on this album, or music videos that come out, or movies that come out. And the thing about it is that when you get here over here on this internet, you can't take things literal. You can't wear your feelings on your sleeves. People are going to call you ugly. People are going to call you stupid. People are going to call you unattractive, regardless of what you look like. And the thing about it is that when you sit here and you act with such vitriol, and you sit here and you attack people over, and you call folks hoes and bitches and all the things, excuse my language, there are people that are going to sit up here and come against you. And it ain't just Joe. You got Joe, Amoy, E. Kane, and several others. You can't sit here and show something, and then when somebody give their opinion on it, you want to go and pull all the skin off their back. You can't do that.
Well, let me answer this question real quick, because I love answering questions like this, Cece. Hi, Cece. How you doing, baby? How you doing, love? Okay. Nobody ever said that he can't do commentary back. The problem is that when you start doing commentary on people's kids and they mama and everybody in their family, he's allowed to do whatever the fuck he want to do. But don't get mad because we peeled the skin off of your motherfucking potato head ass back. That's it. That's all I'm saying. Because this was my thing. I don't give a fuck about him being on there talking about Miss Live got evicted. She I was showing I was still in my motherfucking house. I didn't give a damn. I know what the banter is. You see what I'm saying? The back and motherfucking forth. He should know what the back and the motherfucking forth is with that big ass extra large back that he got. Okay? Pissed me off. He didn't piss me off. Cause what? Cause fucking what? You can't. I ain't mad at you, CC. But you raised a good question. He can.
And y'all be kind in the comments because
he goes under the belt, and then when we come back, it's a problem. It's everybody quote unquote air attacking him. That's what that is, and that's not what this is. It's commentary. Don't say shit about my motherfucking kids, nigga, because they don't got shit to do with it. Period. Not a motherfucking thing. That's where my problem was. I didn't give a fuck about him talking about I ain't got no man. I bet you I got somebody to come over here and top me off whenever the fuck I want to. They begging. See, you ain't got nobody begging you to do shit, but to shut the fuck up. Jen, here, I'm finna go. Because, see, I'm thinking I'm on Miss Pen time right now. Let me pause.
Like I said, you know, my thing is this. There have been many people who have sat up here and gotten in the mud. But see, there are some people that are on that side of the river and that side of the fence because of the commentary that is given about Joe. You see what I'm saying? They have taken it too far, where I'm going to be real with you. People have been doxxed. People's children have been talked about. People's content have been taken off of personal pages, and lies have been told and spread on behalf of this person, all because of commentary. Now, here's what's interesting. Y'all see that scrolling on the bottom of the screen? It says everything is allegedly. Allegedly. Opinions are drawn from what's seen. We're not saying that it's a fact. We're not saying any of this is fact. But you have
the problem be it be facts. That's what the problem be. And he be mad because he be the one telling off on himself. Tell me, stop me when I'm lying. No. He tells off on his
now I'm gonna tell y'all, because like I said, I ain't finna do too much talking. I'm gonna let sis get into this because this is sis platform, this is sis show. I'm a guest here. But this is what basically happened. Our good sis, Apple Bonnet Chronicles. This been going on for a while. Okay. This started Friday. There is a channel called Cooking with Netta. Now, there is speculation on whether or not this is Netta's page. Some say it is, some say it isn't. And Apple, if you still on here, just say something, mamas. There was a video, and I'm going to say this. The video was chopped, looks like it was chopped up. It does. Where Joe said 3 words, that chronicle hoe. And it jumped off right then. Sis got on here. Sis spoke her piece. And there we have it. But actually, to be real with y'all, it started before then. It started with the Shake and Shimmy scandal. Sis did commentary on that. And guess what? Joe didn't like that. And then Friday, you had that incident happen, that chronicle hoe. Sis turned around. There, he was making that tuna today. He was making tuna because he back in action. He was making that tuna today. There was a phone call that came through from Rolandis. I saw the clip. Okay? Where he sat up here and he was talking to Rolandis. And he said to Rolandis, did the job call you? Because they called me and they need to talk to you. Rolandis was on his way home for lunch. And there is speculation. And see, here's what killed me. If you going to call out one, Joe, call every single content creator out. This has been the topic of discussion since you went live, with you and him standing in that kitchen. That has been the topic of conversation. They have been talking for weeks about that man losing his damn job. There are people with money on the wood saying that that man was going to lose his damn job. And there were people already that was gonna blame you because it's you. Simply because this man went to trade school to become a welder and decided to live your dream of being famous, instead became infamous. And the man went and got him another job because guess what? The internet ain't his shit. He was spending more time being sassy with people who was pulling the skin off his back because of how they felt about you. So my good sis made one speculation, and she even said, and I quote, Joe, I didn't say this nigga lost his job. Apple, back me up if I'm wrong. I didn't say this nigga lost his job. I'm speculating. It is thought. That is what ABC said. So you know what? The attack that you just made by calling this woman a man.
I need to hear this. I need to hear this because I ain't, again, I was on a whole nother call, and I seen them live. I just didn't go in there. I was finna go live, but I seen what time.
I didn't see him live. Like I said, somebody sat here and sent me a message saying, why is he calling ABC a male? And I'm like, what are you talking about? And challenging this woman to show her face. And if you're a man, I'll fight you. I ain't scared. Okay, sis, we done left the screen up long enough. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm done.
Make sure y'all share it and make sure y'all subscribe. Cause I got something for y'all. Oh my God, telephone ringing. Telephone ring and telephone ring. I ain't gonna be on here that long, y'all. I don't have my camera on because I just got out the shower and stuff, and I got on some little skippy clothes, and I can't show myself on the social media site. So that's my excuse for not showing my picture.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus. Woo!
But y'all know I get on here all the time. And y'all know I show my lovely, beautiful face. But today I'm not gonna show my face because, like I said, I just got out the shower. I just got on the clothes. But I just heard all I can hear right now. I got some information last week. Out this person on here because she watched me. She got her bell on every time I come up because she subscribed to me, and and she got a bell up all the time. He, whatever it is. But anyway, we talking about this apple bottom person, whoever this person is, this apple bottom.
Whoa. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Whoa. Hold on.
Whoever, I don't know the whole name or whatever because I don't watch the person. But somebody had inboxed me last week with some information, some tea about this apple bottom chick, dick. Excuse me or whatever. But anyway, but y'all, let me tell y'all, and I'm not gonna allege anything out.
Oh, he came out the gate with the bullshit. I thought we was finna have to wait. I thought we was finna have to hit for a bit. Oh, he came out the gate with the bullshit.
But I don't got to come on here and say allegedly anything because at the end of the day, you talk about me every day in a very negative way. So if you want to go get a lawsuit on somebody and waste your money to somebody that you talk negative about all the time, then you go just right ahead and do that, Mr. Applebottom. But anyway, this person on this social media site, they on YouTube, they on Facebook. I have blocked them off all my webs, off all my pages, off my Instagram, off my Facebook, off my TikTok, off all of my platforms. I blocked that person, that Applebottom person. It was told to me last week. They said, Miss Netta. They said the reason why Applebottom does not show his face is because Applebottom is a he. Applebottom ain't no she. So y'all tell Applebottom, stop sitting up there trying to worry about what's going on with me and my husband, and you can't be true to your sex, your own self, your own sex. Now I didn't know that it was a man because I just know that I never seen a picture on a live. Excuse me, I don't want to see a picture. I don't even want to see the person. But when I get the clip stuff sent to me, it always be like it is on my live now. I'm talking with no picture. But y'all know I get on here and I show my picture all the time. So the next time y'all go live or y'all go on his page again, tell him to show his face. We don't want to see no picture. Anybody can post a picture. I can post a picture. I want to see him talking with his.
Hold on.
Okay, wait.
Hold the fuck
wait a minute.
up.
If you don't know who Applebottom is, if you don't know who Apple Bonnet is, but yet you've gone and blocked her off of everything.
Wow.
Why does it matter? And then you're saying that she subscribed to you. How do you know that?
Wow.
How do you know that? And then you're saying
too, Avery. He just pissed me the fuck
then
off.
You said it's always somebody messaged you last week or this or that. You know what, Joe? You said that the trademark stuff, you saw it a week before it came out. This was last week. Joe, knowing you and how you move, you wouldn't hold
I
this.
was just going to say that. Ain't nobody got to be subscribed to see your shit. Who the fuck is subscribed? I ain't never been subscribed to.
So I'm really, you know what? I'm really not understanding where the vitriol is coming from. Or let's just be real. The girl I'm sorry, Apple, not girl. This woman went live and this woman speculated that Rolanda's was not working anymore, and that pissed you off.
Yeah, I'm telling you, anything again. That's
this is about.
That's what I was just going to say. Anything with Rolandis, aka Charles, aka Slow Ro.
That's what this is about.
Anything to do with it, he's going to pop off because he know you a woman. He feel like you can get Charles away from him.
But here's my thing, though, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all. And like I said, I'm not even in the read the role. I'm on the intellectual side of it. I'm gonna tell y'all something, and this is nothing against the LGBTQIA community, but you have some men who are gay, who are not a part of quote unquote the beautiful people, that when they go and they get a man, Amoy. They want to sit here and dangle the fact, look at me, look how I look, and I got a man, and look at you. Well, what my thing is this: Apple is a married woman. Of how many years, Apple? I was married for over 20 some odd years myself. Right now, me and the man that I'm with, he is making me look at marriage again. That is a conversation that me and him had last night. So, Joe, you quote unquote having a husband or whatever y'all call that over there is not a flex. It's not a flex. See, you had several things you could do, which was my thing is this: when you sit here and you give so much of yourself to this internet, and you tell so much of yourself to this internet, and everything is me and my husband, 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 and you start going off on women for asking where your ass is at. We all remember the hot tub incident. We all remember that. And all these, and that wasn't the only woman that he went off on. And then it sits up here and you get into this, I call it the Kelly Price syndrome, because here recently Kelly Price did this about black women, and now all of a sudden Kelly Price wants to drop these little doo-doo nuggets now about black women. The thing about it is, y'all, and I feel sorry for nobody. Nobody involved in this. I don't feel sorry for anybody. Joe, Rolandis, no. Because my thing is this: when you sit here and you get behind a microphone and you on a damn screen and you get on the screen, you are subject to some level of scrutiny. Some of us more than others because of behavior alone. Let's be real, Joe. You mad because this woman said something about fucking Rolandis. That's it.
I'm finna push play again to hear some more of it. So
it was the same thing over and over.
That's it.
That's it. Keep going.
Faith. Because if he's not a man, something is wrong with him. Don't I be trying to tell something to y'all about these people? And the person that sent me the information, they are real. They got a picture on their profile. They got 157,000 followers on TikTok. So I know it's not a fake page or nothing, but they know this Apple Bottom person. And y'all got to look at it, put two and two together. Apple Bottom. That's used. That's words gay people use. I'm a bottom. I'm a top. That should be a big old, that should be a big old clue right there. Apple Bottom. Okay. So y'all tell this person, and he probably on my live now because he be on my live all the time, trying to talk about what's going on with Charles' job today. I done got that little clip already, and it ain't even been 2 hours. What's going on with Charles' job? Why they call his nether phone? Don't worry about it. My man got a job. He's not on no leave of absence. He ain't trying to take nothing. We can go do no bookings or nothing. None of the above. He got a job, and what the job called me for is none of your business. Sir, that's what I'm trying to figure out, and that's what I want y'all to try to figure out too. Who is this Apple Bottom person? Is it a real woman, or is it a man? I'm thinking.
I mean, does it fucking matter? First of all, but it's a fucking woman. Like, you disrespectful ass. Right? Talking about some apple body, bottom. Nigga, it's bucket. You stupid. You can't read or talk. I'm sorry, I'm finna push play. Y'all know I gotta do my commentary.
This was me and Ross had talked about this last week because he been on Ross the bat too. So Ross was like, I'm not gonna say nothing or whatever. I'm not gonna even entertain it or whatever. And I'm like, well, if you get too far up on me, I'm gonna get you off. So y'all make sure y'all. I don't know the name. I just know it's Apple Bottom. That's all I know. Apple, and he got a cartoon character in his profile picture. And that's what you see when you go live talking, moving around. Is that profile picture? So y'all go back on Mr. Bottom's page. Y'all make sure y'all tell Mr. Bottom to turn his camera on so y'all can see how he looks. Because if that's not a man, he either don't got no edges, ugly as hell, low self-esteem about himself, it's something got to be wrong. I say a person that always don't have a picture on their profile and they always talk about somebody, it's always got to be something wrong with them. It's something wrong with them. It comes something.
You know what? He trying to send the trolls over there. No, for real. That's what he's trying to do.
Who is this person with 157?
You know what? Come on
Hold
now.
on. Let me
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on now.
And I think he's a man. I don't think he's an ugly man or whatever. I just think he's hiding from the world who he really is. But I'm here to give you the tea. That's the tea. He has so much tea about Miss Netta. Let's see if that tea I got is true. And if he don't put no picture up there, y'all know it. Because a person gonna prove the fact that they're a woman. And if he don't put no picture up there, then we know Apple Bottom is not a she. Apple Bottom is a he.
Nobody is going to sit up here and jeopardize their livelihood.
Right. Why would somebody do that?
Playing with you. Playing with you. He is trying to send his squad over there. And you know what? I know because it was done to me. It was done to Tasha. But see, here's the thing. I move completely different than everybody. You know what I did? I shut it all down. Shut it all down. If you wanted me that bad, and it got to the point where if you just wanted to get close to me that bad, you was going, and me and Beautiful talked about this. If we got phone calls for how long, Tasha? Months.
Shit, I was getting them longer than you. Shit,
Yeah, you were
for a while.
But here's the thing: you have a platform, I don't. It was never really about me. You got.
Hold on, bitch. Hold on. What you not gonna do is simmer yourself up out of it. You was in it too.
I was in. Yes, I was.
You just dropped off the skid mark, and I told you. We discussed it, you know.
Yes, we did.
To do that.
Oh no, I'm just I got as much on my hands as I did because you know what I did. I took accountability. I said, hey, I'm the one over here reading and the roasting and the gagging. I did. I sure did. I sure did. And you know what everybody did? It ain't worth the paper that it's printed on. It wasn't. It was not. And it still ain't.
I'm almost for sure it's a he now. I got to talk when that person sent me the information. I'm like, Apple Bottom, top. Okay, I get it now. Yeah. But Apple Bottom, you're a man. And you have been exposed. The tea has been sipped. So go somewhere and sit your butt down, sir. Please do. And I might be wrong, y'all. I might be wrong. But I'm almost for sure that I'm right. I'm almost for sure. And y'all know I don't come on here talking about nobody and all that stuff. And y'all thank y'all for the likes and thank y'all for the gifts and stuff like that. Y'all did a wonderful job today when I was battling and stuff. And me and Relly B, we're gonna have a cook-off tomorrow at 12 o'clock. So make sure y'all tune in for that as well too. It's gonna be on my page and it's gonna be on his page. We're gonna connect and we're gonna apply it together. I don't really want nobody in my live unless it's this Apple Bottom to say that she's gonna tell everybody that who she is. I'm waiting. That's why I put this live out for you guys because I know y'all probably want to know too. Because these people get on here with no pictures. We want to see what they look like too. That wouldn't be fair to y'all if every time I get on my live like this, I don't have no picture up. Y'all will be torn up. Y'all know how I look because I get on here every day and I show how I look. So why is it dark? The camera's off.
Oh God.
Nigga, we don't want to see how you look no way. You absolutely right. You get on here and we see you every day, and we don't be wanting to. The world will be a better place when you don't go live. You hear me, sweetie? You be really thinking it's a need for you to. It's not. I promise you. Why you on here so pressed that you done got out the shower? Listen, Apple, you done did your thing. he panini pressed because baby he had to come out and get this hot fresh out the motherfucking child.
But hold on now. You know what's funny? At about 2:45, 3 o'clock, our baby, Sean David Way, did a surviving TikTok and said Charles lost his
Mhm.
job too.
And he didn't say shit about it.
And didn't say a
Nathan,
goddamn thing.
Nathan or Nathaniel. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Sean David Way is a man.
Ain't even dried off good, Apple. Yeah.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
gonna say this, and I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be
Oh,
real
I know
with
that
you.
trailer smell like wet dog right now.
I'm gonna be real. Joe, you done lost your friend. Life ain't lifing the way you want it to life right now. It's not. The Rally B finna win that battle, that cook off. Let's hey, let's just call them things the way they are. I'm sitting up here waiting on P Valley to come back on because y'all know he writes Lil Murder's raps and does the beats. Did y'all know that about the Rally B? He's a part of P Valley. He has a following. So you know what, Joe? Not too much. Not too much. This is rage baiting. Now, you know what's funny though, Joe? Now you got people on the World Wide Web click clacking because folks did what in that live? They came in that live and they corrected you. It's Apple Bonnet. You know it's Apple Bonnet. So guess what? Just like with everything else, Joe, she finna get more followers. You finna get more followers. Apple is finna get more followers now because of this. You know what, Sweet Pea? When Darius Cooks tried to have a legitimate conversation with Joe, and he kept acting like he didn't hear Darius, he didn't do this, and Darius actually tried to give him sound advice. I kid you not. You're right. He never did. Now, when it came down to LaQuanda, which is Trail, actually tried to have a conversation. But see, y'all got to remember, he went and attacked Trail. He talked about Trail being registered. He talked about Trail's partner and how they raised their children. It was a whole big old mess to where when they were all on live together and Joe kept trying to talk to Trail, Trail is still at a place with Joe, y'all, where it's on site. Trail has still maintained that to that day where Trail done set up here and he said, hey, if I ever, just know, okay? I'm dead serious. So it's a lot of people. When Craig read him, that was the end of it. He never said anything else and had the audacity to call Craig a sissy. So you know what? No. The thing about it is that Joe been wanting a piece of ABC since last week, since the scandal behind that song. And my thing is this, I'm going to say this from a friendship standpoint. Y'all ready? If Tasha did something that I did not like, and I saw that Tasha had on YouTube America's Favorite Auntie podcast, and I see her go with Apple, and that's me, and America's Favorite Auntie podcast is our thing, but I ain't got nothing on paper. Y'all ready? Do y'all think that I'm gonna go to Beyonce Giselle Knowles Carter internet and have a conversation, and me and her in the same town? Now I give credit where credit is due. Rasta, a lot of this is your fault because you know what you did When people start baiting you and start asking you what happened with this shimmy and this shake video, why weren't you there? Why wasn't this happen? Why didn't that happen? When you set up here and went live and you said you didn't like it and you wasn't messing with it and that you was slick mad with Joe and Rolandis because y'all had a plan, and then you said you wasn't working with the people that they was working with. You know what, Rasta? Y'all now you loyal to a fault. You down by law. You down like 4 flat tires with 400-pound bitches in a Hyundai in it. I ain't gonna lie. But when you went live like that, you created a web of confusion. It was a kerfluffle. And people took that little piece and they ran with it. Even to the point where you and Roll the Goat got into it because people were sending it to Roll the Goat. And Roll the Goat, you remember this, Tasha? Roll the Goat addressed it.
Yep.
Rasta, you could have kept that between y'all. That didn't have to go anywhere. And guess what? If you had kept it between you, Joe, and Rolandis, the blogs wouldn't set up here and caught up to it. And then the blogs caught up to it. And then you had Joe sitting up here, sitting at that table in that nightgown. And Joe was, that's the only play that y'all have made that was real in the last few weeks. Now that fake roster, come on now. There was somebody in the other room sending them super chats, trying to drum up something and nobody paid attention. Well, Joe, bad news for you. Congratulations. Because now you done went after Apple. And the thing about it is, Joe, I need you to go over there to Apple's page and go through her timeline. Get on the horn and call Sister Andrew Caldwell over there. And ask him what happened. Check the resume. Because you have misgendered this woman. And you have set up here and threatened. Plain and simple.
You said there's another net in that. You said
Bernice Bullard.
Oh, what she say? Let's talk to her. Hey, Miss Bernice, how you doing, baby? Miss Bernice. I see you got Hillary picture up there. You said Joe is a family member of mine. Cause that look like Miss Hillary. I don't know. Joe is a family member of mine, and all this bashing him and his husband is not right. Okay, I ain't have my glasses on, Miss Bernice, so I ain't wanna, I want to make sure, I'm reading it right. First of all, I ain't really said shit. I'm just, letting my sister cook tonight because I do my commentary on the thing over there. No, nobody's bashing. Nobody's bashing. All we're over here doing again, Miss Dernice. So does because I don't think she was in here when I stated this earlier. Does your when your husband watches or do you have a husband or a son and they watch football and basketball, right? So football and basketball have commentators. Netta is a class Z celebrity, so he has commentators. Okay, so when you call yourself putting your information and your life on the tube, the tick, or the top, or the face, or the book, you have to understand that people are going to commentate on what you put out. So when you sit at the table, Miss Dernice, when you sit at the table and you film and you put out what you put out, you're going to get people to commentate on it. That's what people in the NFL do, and the NBA, even in tennis, baseball, soccer. They do it in a whole lot of different areas. So again, no bashing. We're just having a good banter over here. and we're reacting to a conversation of your family member calling a woman a man. Okay. Now, I'm glad that you did appropriate his name right. You did call him Joe and you said him and his husband. So that further lets me know that you may be some kin, and I just want to be respectful as possible when I say what I said. I think I came across, as I don't know, as demure as I could. Okay. But that should explain to you, and I'm going to let my good sis go ahead after this. That should explain to you. It's like what's going on. Not bashing. You're using the wrong word. Commentary would definitely be the correct word. Go ahead, sister.
Yeah, this is all commentary. This is all commentary. We thank you for coming over. You know, that was your opinion. Opinions like buttholes. Everybody got one, and most of them stink. So thank you. You know, thank you. Okay, plain and simple. It is what it is. But misgendering somebody is never okay, ever.
At all. Because you didn't want nobody to misgender your big back ass.
And
Because
it's
I
a
don't even
matter of
call you
fact.
a woman or a man. You're a timber wolf at this point. You're a
Let me
timber.
say this though. Let's go back because you know what? When Joe first went viral, Joe wouldn't confirm or deny whether
Huh?
he was male
Huh?
or female.
Okay.
It wasn't until you sat at the table with a pregnancy test that people from your own hometown went, that's Joe Robinson. Folks even went as far as saying that at one time you were married to a woman in all the things. It wasn't until you got on Fox Soul with the doll, T.S. Madison, where you circumnavigated. Now, Joe, circumnavigation means that to go around what is actually being asked. You didn't want to reply. You had to say that you were a male, and that you didn't go with labels, but you guess that you the G. Then there were other videos, Joe, of you that said that you didn't do labels, you didn't do this, you didn't do that you didn't go out in public as a woman, you didn't do this, that, and the third. But Joe, you do though. See, Joe, there are pictures of you with yarn braids. See, what you used to look like is all over the World Wide Web with yarn braids, with your hair pulled back with a puff ball. Joe, to be honest with you, when you were over 500 pounds, you look more like somebody's auntie then than you do now. The weight loss gave you more of a masculine appearance. Now, you were still clocky as shit, don't get me wrong. But there was more of a is he or isn't he vibe to it. You see what I'm saying? You were actually angry when folks sat up here and put out there that you were male. There is a video of you, Joe, where you were like, I know my name is Joe. That's what I was named. I know my name is Joe. Stop putting Joe in the comments. When you were sitting, getting that wig plastered to your head. There have been questions, Joe, that were asked in interviews that you didn't want to answer. When it goes down to, thank you, Jay Boogie, when it comes down to your sexuality and who you are as a person. So I'm going to say this, like I said, I'm not doing the reading and the roasting and the gagging tonight. I'm speaking more of the educational sense. Okay, Joe, there is nothing wrong with being gay. Nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with living in your truth. And I'm going to say this, and this is from what I see. Joe, you have not been allowed to be the little gay boy. Because you know what? And can I be real, sis? Can I unpack? You wasn't allowed to be the little gay boy in a little small southern town. More than likely because of the church. Because I'm going to tell y'all something. Religion is one of the deadliest poisons ever released on mankind. Because what religion does is set people apart, is labeled people, and it's made people unfavorable. And religion has actually caused people not to be here on the face of the cosmos. You wasn't allowed, even though you hung out with females, even though you were around girls, probably 99.99% of your life, you wasn't allowed to be that little gay boy. It was black women that called you those gay slurs. Come on, y'all, walk with me tonight. It was black women that looked down on you. But at the same time, you sat up here and you idolized them. You idolized those female homegirls. You idolized those aunties. You idolized your mother. And when you became a grown man and you decided that you wanted to be funny in these skits, let me tell you something. These people that end up weighing 500 pounds and 400 pounds and 600 pounds, y'all sit down and y'all watch these weight loss shows where they have to sit down and these people have to go through therapy sessions and they start pulling apart all these things that happen in life and how food became therapeutic. And you know what happened, Joe? Because before you had that surgery, you had to go sit down and start unpacking some stuff. And you had to lose weight on your own to get approved for this surgery. I've been in my medical profession, in my medical bag, baby, for a long time. I know something about it, okay? When you start losing weight and you got this young boy running around in your house. See, I'm walking heavy and I'm carrying a real big stick. And you had this young boy in your house and you grew up as little ugly, homicidal Joe. And you had already developed this little netta character going on. You start looking at biological women. Oh, well, I'm just as good as you. Look at you. I'm out the projects. I got this trailer. You messing with this one's husband. You got these. Hey, Queen Scorpio. Hey, Brown Eyes. You got these babies by all these different men. See, this is why you get, Joe, you get in the stereotypical of we sitting up here sucking and laying on our backs and we on the welfare and all this up, because that's what you saw in the projects when you was in there eating yourself to unalivement. Damn near.
Listen.
That's what you saw. See, now that you out that trailer and you ain't getting the SSI, you ain't getting the food stamps, you got a little piece of a man that that what you think, boo-boo kitty, what you think. I'm not reading. I'm being real because I'm trying to help somebody. Because I'm going to tell you something. There's some little gay boy that's sitting in the back of a church right now who's going to grow up to feel the same way you do if somebody don't grab him and let him know that it's okay to walk in your truth. That there are going to be people who are going to love you regardless. That's toxicity. That's a detriment. That is a disgrace to the community. Now, I'm going to tell you where the name Netta came from. Joe told this story, and if y'all heard this story, put a 1 in the chat. Joe told a story that he used to go out with a homegirl of his. And allegedly, that's the name that he would give men. Netta is not just a skit character. Netta was a name that he would give men. His friend had a fake name, and he had a fake name. Yeah, y'all heard that story too. Miss Timmons, I remember that. Joe, I'm gonna tell you something. You're absolutely right. Can't nobody run you off the internet, baby. You gonna fade. You gonna fade. Because you know what? One day ain't nobody gonna give a damn no more. And I'm gonna tell you something now. Nobody is going to give a damn. Nobody really gives a damn now. It's shits and giggles. People are laughing. It's stuff to laugh about. And I'm gonna say this. I don't feel sorry for Joe, because you know what? What other people think about you ain't none of your goddamn business. And I have taught my children that. I've taught other people's children that. I've taught grown folks that. I just had a conversation, y'all, with Tasha, where this girl has kept calling my damn phone looking for this dude, called and woke me up 1 o'clock in the morning. And I had to have an auntie conversation, because she been looking for this dude for months. And I don't know if she done messed with him or whatever. But I had to say, baby, I'm going to need you to unbite that bone. He gone. Move on. Tamara, you heard it too. Move on. See, Joe, here's the thing. If they didn't accept you when you were that little boy in Sylacauga, when you became a grown man, and you came into your own self and you did whatever you had to do to get out them projects and out that despair, and you start seeing that weight fall off you, and you start to feel better about yourself, what you needed to learn was self-love and self-acceptance. But baby, you still in bondage. Because you know what? The way you acting, you should have sat up here and stayed in them projects and stayed over 500 pounds at the rate that you're going. You should have stayed there, because you still in the dark place. Because I'm going to be real with y'all. The amount of attention that Joe has gotten, Joe had management, Joe had gone viral, Joe had a little piece of change, Joe got veneers done. He had folks sitting up here doing these wigs professionally then. Because now you got Kunta Kinte's country cousins sitting up here struggling with that got to be glued. You know, these broomstick ass wigs. You know, you sit up here, you got the outfit from Miami on in this new, you recycling clothes. At one point, you was standing in the kitchen in your goddamn pajamas that we done all seen. What happened to you ordering your little Shein jumpsuits? What happened? Charles done wore that goddamn Valentine's Day suit more times than I can fucking count. And got on Nike, and got on Nike socks. If you put on them bell-bottom goddamn jeans with the ruffles on the side on one more goddamn time, I'm gonna scream.
Shut up.
But I digress. Because this is not what this is. Because my thing is this. I'm thinking about these young male and females that I have encountered in the last 23 years of my career that are so fucked up in their damn head because of this type, because of the lack of acceptance. It ain't just Joe, Amoy too. Listen, we all knew Booger Wolf was over there gay as hell. We knew Amoy was gay as shit. We knew this. Now you done came out.
What's his name? American guy Roger. We knew Roger was gay.
Yeah. We knew this shit about Amoy. But see, Amoy said it. There are folks in Amoy's family that said it best. your mama and your aunties. You done left this trail behind you. You get what I'm saying? You done left this trail behind you. And you in pain, and you broken, and you in bondage. And now you run around with this man, or whatever you want to call James, my God, today, where you sitting up here now, Amoy, and you doing the same thing Joe doing. Look at me, I gotta make. Let me tell y'all something. If y'all think that a man adds value to you, you out of your goddamn mind. You have to learn to be happy and to be at peace with your damn self. And then when the Almighty God blesses you with somebody, you need to make sure that that person is happy with themselves, and they together, y'all add to one another's happiness. Now I'm in love. I'm happy because B is for bastard. Y'all put a B in the chat for my ex-husband. My God, today. I need to make sure my insurance policy on him is still. Yeah. Anyway, we talk about that later. Bless his heart. Him and his damn mammy. Anyway. I don't look to this man to make me happy. We're happy together. And I'm going to tell y'all something. This man has made me have to look inside myself, because I'm going to understand. I need y'all to understand something. Tasha, this is for you too. As individuals, male and female, because I know some of my uncles and my nephews are listening. Okay? Sometimes in life, when we go through certain things, we have something that's known as a trauma response. And some of us, we start building brick walls around us. We build this wall. And baby, I'm going to tell y'all something. Auntie, I was the Great Wall of China with barbed wires. I could release the hounds. I had alligators swimming in the moat. I had snipers on the damn roof. Nobody in, nobody out. And every now and again, I was like them little moles. I stick my head out. I look around. Oh, nope, I don't want you liking me. No. Deborah Cox, nobody's supposed to be here. Nobody's supposed to be here. But in my stillness, in my aloneness, I had to think about what it was that I truly wanted for myself in a particular season. Because my thing is this: I loved me enough, I accepted me enough to where because if I knew what I didn't want, if I knew what I wasn't willing to accept off a person, then guess what Auntie get to do? When I see that, my bullshit radar jumps off, and I'm like, I'm good on all this shit. You go back to your side of the river now. If you try to swim back over here, you're going to get caught by the alligators. I'm going to release the hounds, and I'm going to snipe you. That's it. That's it. Some of these people that we watched it on the internet, Carlos said it best. People just want attention. I have sat, y'all, and I've seen clips. I'm going to be honest with you. My right hand to the heavens. I don't go over there looking at y'all. I see little clips, stuff on the FYP, stuff that these pages that do in fact take their content. Because I'm going to be real with you. I don't have a dislike for Joe. I don't have a disdain for Joe. I don't. It's shits and giggles for me, because what he eat don't make me shit. Let me say that again for the folks in the back. Y'all ready? What Joe eats doesn't make us shit. It doesn't. Now, I think my sister can agree with me when she sit up here and she says that she can report on other shit. Because I'm going to be honest with you. Before all this happened, Did y'all know that E Kane and Young TT got into it today? Did y'all know that JT and Saucy Santana are into it right now? We all knew about Cardi and Nicki. Diddy finna serve 50 months. Diddy knew he was going home, baby. He went and booked him a goddamn speaking tour. And 50 Cent sat up here and said, listen, since Diddy can't come, y'all can give me that money. I love 50. I aspire to be 50 Cent's level of petty, and I also want his goddamn money. I'm just saying. It's a lot of other things. But see, Joe is also a walking contradiction. Y'all, I got to find out why JT and Saucy into it. I don't know, but I know why E. Kane and Tia is into
it. Because of Carisha and them. They been in, that whole little group kind of been into it. They just haven't put it out there. It's been a lot of tension between them because when Carisha and JT broke up, Saucy took, of course, his best friend's side, Carisha. So it's just been a lot of stuff going on. Yeah, JT was actually here, Jen. She was actually here this weekend at the University of Arkansas. She was at. She was
be real with
and my godson actually got a chance to
I'm a JT fan.
She went for homecoming. We had homecoming, I think, this week, and
homecoming was this weekend.
She's doing like a college tour or whatever. She's going to different kind. I don't understand why she didn't go to one of the HBCUs.
I don't either, but probably because they couldn't run her damn money.
But you know, the white folks do like, you know, the clear people, they like JT. The clear girls, they like.
But I'm gonna say this: when it comes down to JT and Carisha and y'all, I did a live about a year or two ago when I was on TikTok about JT and Carisha and colorism as it relates to talent. I'm gonna be real with y'all. JT is the more talented of the two. She is. Carisha rap like she underwater. And I really believe that a lot of it has their breakup has a lot to do with Diddy. Y'all, Carisha wrote a damn letter.
Hold on, we're gonna disagree on that because wait a minute.
She does.
Let me counteract you. Carisha is more palatable, okay? JT is not personable, she's not relatable. She is real like stuck up attitude-ish.
She is.
Giving very much I need all the tension on me. You know what I'm saying? Type of situation. I feel like that JT she is the more, she's the better rapper.
She is.
But what happened was when JT was locked up, Carisha ended up being the person.
She was the headliner. She carried the group.
Not even that, because she could have carried it and it wouldn't have stick. It stuck because Carisha is more relatable. The way she talks, the fact that she got, you know, she have her homegirls around her all the time. She got kids. You see what I'm saying? Carisha got kids. JT don't. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think JT wants them.
JT do want them. JT do. According to the back and forth with Santana, she didn't have about, accordingly, allegedly, she didn't have a few of them. We ain't gonna say
baby, I know she done had a few of them, and that's her method of birth.
One or two. I don't know. 1, 2, 3. I'm not for sure how many, but she's had, I think, more than one. so yeah, you know, it's definitely. I just think that they both of they dudes, even with Carisha going,
beautiful powder is involved. Yes.
Well, you know, in both of them, sometimes they say both of them be doing. I don't know
if they. Well, I'm gonna say this. Now I'm not being ugly.
Let me hold on. Allegedly, I ain't said JT. I don't know if you doing what you doing. I was just reading the comments.
Listen.
But now, you know, just whatever.
I'm gonna say this.
I think she got a demon on her though, because she going over there with Marilyn Manson and all the people and stuff like that.
Marilyn Manson hangs out with that fashion designer's wife, who's supposed to be one of them Stygian witches, and them Kardashians hang out over there too. But we'll talk about that later. Yes, beautiful. JT did do it on live. I'm gonna say this: there's something about Florida Opelika, Miami, Pensacola, where I'm gonna be real with you. It was a girl that was doing my hair some years back, and she was from Dade County. And baby, that girl got to she was doing the soul in, and that child got into the top of my head, and I saw her turn around, chop, 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 chop. I'm like, what the heck? Skip, wait. And she gonna ask me if I wanted something. Bitch, no, thank you. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Yeah. Girl did my hair for years. I never knew that she did it. And she gonna sit up here and tell me I don't do it all the time. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So whatever. But when I say the girls are fighting, baby, the girls are fighting. The girls are fighting. Yeah, Michelle. Yeah. Did a line. But I'm gonna say this, y'all. To be honest with you, I want to see how this is gonna go. I do. I want to see how this is gonna play out in the next few days, because my thing is this: there is going to be a back and forth. There's going to be a back and forth on this. There's going to be attention drawn to this, and it's going to be a discussion. Joe said something when he went live with Rasta, and well, actually, Rasta said, and Joe agreed. And Rasta was kind of like this. Rasta said, if they're talking about you, it keeps you relevant. And I'm summarizing it. Thank you, Mason. Thank you. That is relevance.
Okay, Kawan. Thank you, Kawan.
You get what I'm saying? Joe, we're keeping you in the algorithm. We're keeping you relevant. The thing about it is, Joe, if we stop talking about you, what do you have? What do you have? So I got an idea. Y'all like to hear it? Y'all ready? Let's do a blackout. Let's do a Joe out. I'm for real. No Joe for a week. And see what happens. Let's see what happens if the hoes stop coming to work. I'm really. What you think,
Tasha? I'm down. And shit, I can we can go over there to a Morehouse. We can go. I mean, it's on y'all. Whatever this what they be watching though. And this is my thing. If they don't want to go over there, we need to. I'm gonna say this. You right with the blackout part. You right. If that's if everybody do it though, but I don't think everybody's gonna do it. We're gonna have to be in a collective unit to do it.
Let's be let I don't know if, I know how Apple feels, so
right.
But
we just got to get with a couple of other content creators that we know that are that report on them, and do a
blackout. Fuck it. The hoes ain't coming to work. The hoes going square. We going renegade. We finna go host somewhere else. You can look at Chef Sky blackout. K-May, this is what happened, and you know what? Everybody will not, and I'm gonna be real with you. I was just throwing it out there, beautiful, because I'm gonna be real with you. There's some people that are making some serious money off Joe. Joe, since your ass in here, I just like to know and like to let you know I ain't made a goddamn thing off you big back ass. But what happened was beautiful, and it may be on YouTube. Sis, you gonna upload it today, okay? Tasha, you gonna upload what happened with E-Kane and Tia?
Yeah, I already uploaded on my other channel. If you go over there to the other channel,
baby, y'all go over there.
It's not on this channel. It's on Miss Live 3D TV. If you go over on YouTube, go over there and go subscribe if you're not subscribed, and go over there and go watch it. This I got the video up there. I think it's like 8 minutes long.
Y'all,
And
when I
also
tell
go
you,
over there and watch some other stuff too for me, guys. I really would appreciate it. And actually, Jen, I just wanted to tell you while you sitting while we up here, because we finna, get ready to skedaddle out. Um, I'm going to start streaming we still gonna be on StreamYard, but I'm gonna start streaming the podcast when we do like this our American favorite auntie segment and stuff. We're gonna we're gonna do stream it on two platforms. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stream it on the other platform. But then when we get off of Joe, I'm gonna turn this one off, and then y'all gonna have to come over to the other channel if you're not over there. That way we can keep like hot topics and stuff
okay,
like this that we talk about over there, and we can keep our Joe content over here.
okay, got you.
Okay. And
Got
that's just if we do talk about Joe, I ain't not even just Joe. We're gonna keep all our, messy kind of commentary and stuff like that
Hold
that we
on,
do
Keisha
like.
Davis, unsubscribe. Mr. Mason, unsubscribe, sir. Why?
You said somebody unsubscribe.
Wait a minute. Keisha Davis and Mr. Mason, unsubscribe, sir. Why? I'm going to watch it because I missed it. Wait a minute. Unsubscribe what? I missed that. What's going on?
I don't know. She probably coming in late on the video or something. Ain't no telling.
Okay. He subscribed to Jonetta. Oh.
He was telling them to she was telling them to unsubscribe.
Oh, okay. Okay. But
Yeah, I know.
nonetheless.
We don't suggest anyone to unsubscribe to anyone to unsubscribe to anybody. We don't like to, if you decide that you want to be over there and over here, I ain't tripping. Long as you subscribe over here, goddamn it. So I don't care.
Right.
Y'all
When
just
you
y'all do you
subscribe to
grown. You do what you do what you want. No, she ain't no beautiful. She's straight. She
yeah.
good. Beautiful. Beautiful
Yeah.
got the locked in loaded on her.
Baby,
No, Keisha good. Keisha good. Keisha good.
beautiful come down with the hammer and the wrench. But I'm gonna say
No,
this.
she good. She's fine.
Um,
Keisha be in her, so Keisha good.
okay, Keisha, I got you, baby. I got you. But let me say this. I always end these things on a positive note. And I have been blessed to experience 45 calendars on this earth. And I would love to see 100 calendars, as long as health is wealth. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I see. I'm sorry, Keisha. I'm sorry. I ain't too sorry, baby. But we got to be careful. We got to be careful. We have to learn how not just to tolerate people, but to accept them and meet people where they are. We never know the personal pain that people are going through. Right now, baby, we see what the economy is going. We're seeing troops land in states where we have Democratic governors and mayors, and there are still people walking around here not registered to vote. There was a sister last night in Chicago doing something as simple as taking her goddamn dog out and was swept up by ICE. This is a black woman born in this country. You understand what I'm saying? You got the Black Panthers boots on the ground in Philadelphia, where you had cops that look like me and Tasha slam somebody in the ground and stand on him while he's having a seizure, and the Black Panthers saved this man's life. So, with that being said, y'all, we have to understand that love is still very healing. We cannot live in a world where we don't want to be around somebody because they're part of the LGBTQIA community, or because they don't go to church, or they don't think the way we do, or they don't look the way we look. You understand? Because we got babies who are existing and living in the same type of world that Joe and Amoy are living in. We got little girls who are growing up in households like E. Kane, who think it's acceptable for a man to knock a door off a hinge and monkey stomp you and be in love tomorrow. We got to fix that. We can't sit back and continue to be quiet. We got to love on one another. And we have to be honest with each other. I love y'all for free. This has been Arkansas's favorite auntie, locally known and internationally motherfucking respected. Tasha, if you need me, I'm here. I'll holler at y'all later. Bye.
All right, Auntie, we thank you. We appreciate you. Y'all know I be doing my commentary all the time. It is a new video up from TikTok from this morning. But I am gonna be doing a video, probably a couple of videos tomorrow on TikTok. So if you're not subscribed over there, y'all go subscribe. And y'all, we had 3K. We done hit 3K over here, y'all. Yay! Thank everybody for subscribing. We are growing. We is steady growing over here, steadily growing. Okay. So if you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. And on your way out, hit the like button. I won't see anything. I don't see when you hit the like button anyway, sweetie. So make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you put your stamp on it. Kawan, welcome to the family. Welcome, welcome. And to all my other beautiful people, beautiful chef, your favorite nurse, everybody that came over from Apple Bunny Chronicles, goddamn it, AB motherfucking C. Everybody that came from over there, I appreciate you guys for coming over and coming and listening to our commentary. Now, most of the commentary tonight was from Sister Jen, because I be trying to let her cook. I be cooking a lot. So y'all, I appreciate y'all sticking around and being such great, lovely people. Okay. As I always say, if y'all can hit that cash out for your girl, I would greatly appreciate it. It is a need at this time. So if you make it to the end, playback gang, 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 do your spiel. I thank all of y'all so much. Again, we about to be about this thing. Jasmine, we is out. We finna go. You is late, boomkum butt. So, yes, and Keisha, thank you so much for the super chat. Who else? I got 2 super chats tonight. Yes, my baby, Gwena, my baby Gwena came. Thank you for the super chat, Vince. Thank you for the new membership, and also my baby Chef. Then thank you for the new membership on there. Thank everybody who came and participated in the chat. Even if you didn't say nothing, if you hit the like, I appreciate y'all so much. I really, really do. And again, y'all know I love y'all for free. And I will talk to y'all later. Bye.